What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be one for the collectors out there. Yes, you can collect the different languages permanently of cards in Pokemon TCG Pocket. In this video, I'll be showing you exactly how to do that, how to show them off, in which ways you can collect them. And yes, it does include promo packs if you follow this video. Make sure you hit that sub button if you like what you find here. Let's get into it. Now, if you're from my region as you're watching this video, which is the United States, most of your cards are going to be in English as you collect cards in Pokemon Pocket. But if you've done any sort of wonder trading in this game so far, and you've had some friends from other regions like Japan, Germany, etc., you've been able to see that, well, if you pick their cards, they actually show up in a different language. And if you collect them, they're going to stay in that language during your collection. So this could be the first way that you can collect different languages for Pokemon Pocket cards, and they will keep that way, and you can actually showcase those cards in your collection as well. As you can see here, this friend that I have here, well, he's collecting Japanese cards, so if I wonder pick off of him, I'm going to be getting the ability to get Japanese versions of his Pokemon TCG Pocket card collection. If we go into my personal showcases here, we will be able to see that my showcases as well, guess what, are also going to be able to be alternative languages. So my little Meowth guy here will show off my Japanese Electrode. How do I do that, and can I prove it to you? It's going to be working 100% of the time, and it is a fantastic thing that I found out, and I haven't seen anyone else talk about this. Maybe I'm just not on the internet enough. I don't know. It's a brand new channel, and if you like what you see here, make sure you drop that like and subscribe. And this is going to work for everything here. So the first thing that you're going to be doing in this game is picking what language that you want. So if you go into your card collection here, you're going to be able to see that different cards that you've collected will actually be able to be viewed based on the language that you collected them in. For example, this Lapras EX, if I go up here and select this little world icon, it looks like the www internet, you'll be able to see that I have one English copy and I actually have one Japanese copy of Lapras X right now. So how do we change what language that we're obtaining these cards in, and do they change permanently? Yes, they do also change permanently. And if I go show you my collection of cards and my showcases, you'll be able to see that my display boards, the different cards that I have in here that are gathered in Japanese are in Japanese. So this is my English Pidgeot here, but I do have a Electrode here in Japanese as well. And then one of my big, nice family albums here, my binder that I'm building up after I learned how to do this, also has a bunch of different Japanese cards in it. So we have Electrode, Paras, and then my Lapras EX. So what do we need to do here? So all you need to do, it's very simple. Make sure you follow this through. You go down to other in your settings, and you go to settings here. You scroll down, and you go down to language. It's not country or region. You can leave country or region the same. You just go to language here, and you will go down and select whichever one you want. So, you know, French, Dutch, Italiano, Brazil. If you're doing a Japanese, the first one here is Japanese. One of these is, I think, Chinese simplified, and then maybe English. So what you're gonna do is click OK, and it's going to boot you out of the game and put you back into TCG Pocket. So we're gonna be doing that, and it's gonna load us back into a Japanese version as far as the language is concerned of Pokemon TCG Pocket. The main menu is not going to change that much. You'll see Japanese down here at the bottom where it would say start. If you've paid attention when you've logged in any language, you will have seen that some of the cards were in English, some of them were in alternate languages, like this Charizard X here is actually Japanese. So we're going to load in here, and we're going to do a pretty cool thing, which is just open up permanent Japanese cards for our collection. And this works for a lot of different things. I'm going to use a little bit of a booster here. We're going to pick up a Pikachu pack here. We're going to open it up. We'll use a little bit of our currency. If you've played the game a little bit, you don't have to read the language. Obviously, you just kind of know what the buttons do. So let's just open this up, throw this in here. And one little quick tidbit for you here. There's no secret sauce for opening up rare cards in Pokemon Pocket. As soon as you click the button, guys, the game already knows what you're getting. So let's go ahead and open this up here. Let's see what we get. Japanese Slowbro, Japanese Eevee, Magikarp, my guy, and a Japanese Arcanine EX. I actually kind of needed that card. That's my second copy. So if we go into our collection now, while we're in Japanese mode, we'll be able to find our cards. So let's go ahead and go into our collection. Check this out. And you'll see that even though that we're in Japanese, our card collection stays based on what language we opened them in. So there's our normal Arcanine. Here's our Arcanine EX. And if we go check it out, we have one English copy that I opened before and one Japanese copy. Now you might be asking yourself, Is it gonna stay? So what you need to do after that, just go back, go to settings. It's gonna be the top one again. Scroll down, you'll have to have this memorized. Basically the easiest way for you to memorize which button you need to click. Right after this little slider, right after that is the language selector. Go back to English. It'll kick you out. We'll load back in here real quick. These lights are hot, actually. I need to change my setup. These lights are tearing me apart. Tearing me apart, Lisa. Tearing me apart. We'll go back in. We're going to be in the English version of Pokemon TCG Pocket now. We're going to go look at our collection. We're going to look at our collection. Thank you, game. We'll scroll down to our Arcanines. You'll see that it's English at the face value, but we will still have a Japanese copy. So if you want to go ahead and put this Japanese copy into your binder or into one of your frames, you're able to do so. It's a little bit tricky on that avenue of being able to put those cards into binders. I'll show you the workaround for it right now as well, because it's going to default to your default language. So you can go in here, you can set up a display board. Since we're in English mode, if I just try to put it into a display board and set it up, and I scroll down to that Arcanine EX I just opened, you can only put one card in the display board, and because I'm in the English version, it will default to the English copy. I could have the ability to swap back to the Japanese language version, and the Japanese copy will be there like it was before. But if you don't want to do that, you want to put it in, say, a binder, you just go into the binders, and I'll go into this one that I have right here. It's a little bit wonky. We can add, edit, come in here, scroll down to the Arcanine EX. It's going to default to the English one. We'll add in two because we have one English, one Japanese. There's the Japanese one. We can just remove the English one there. So that's something that you can do there as well. And to show you that this works on everything that you open in the game, I recently went and did the Lapras EX event rewards. I have a couple of packs hanging out in my loading game in my inbox. I did these on the English version of the game, the English language selected, but you just go into other, go to back to setting, scroll back down, English. I'm going to change it to Japanese because that's the kind of cards that I want to collect right now. It's going to boot me back out, pull me back into the game one more time, and we're going to open these packs real quick and see if we can get lucky. I want another Lapras EX in Japanese form before the event ends because I'm one of those guys. Okay, you know what? Drop it down below. So let's go ahead and open this promo pack. This is going to be pretty cool knowledge if you're wanting to collect some of these promo cards in another language. You have the ability to do that. Got a Japanese Mankey. And there's going to be another event coming out with I think a Japanese Venusaur in full art as well. So you can collect multiple versions of that card in multiple languages. If you're one of those people who wants to have every copy of every card in the game, you got a lot more work for you set out now, son. You're right. You got to go get the German version, the Japanese version, the Chinese version, the Korean version, everything under the sun right there. So hopefully this helped you guys out. You can go and collect and showcase off your favorite languages of different cards in TCG Pocket. I'm going to find a way to not make it so hot in this room and this setup anymore. And I'll catch you guys after you like and subscribe in the next one. Go check out the videos on the channel, brand new channel here. And I'll see you then. Take care.